Hey there, Aquarius. It's me here, Krystal Clear, happy to deliver your message from Spirit for the month of August 2024. All right, Aquarius, we're going to pull two cards to get started for your overall energy for the month. One as you come into the month and one as you leave. So coming into August, we've got miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. And as you leave the month, you've got protected by angels. Protected by angels. You are cherished and protected by the angels. Okay, Aquarius. Looks like there's some big movements happening in August. Some of them that might even make you feel worried or unsure. Maybe the timing of things are just a little too close for comfort, or a situation becomes too close for comfort, and you might even be scared or worried. And that is why Spirit wants you to know that you are protected and just guarded by your divine team of spirit guides and angels and ancestors and loved ones in spirit. And they're all working behind the scenes to help you with a situation that may feel like it's challenging, or like your mind may be battling some worries or fears, or you might be in a physical battle for something significant to you. It could be your job, or you could be battling for your identity. It feels very close to you because you are being protected by angels. So it's something that's very intimate and very close to you. It feels very important, something that you hold sacred. You may have been unsure about, but Spirit is encouraging you that your promise is protected and is coming to fruition. So let's pull 4 cards for the month of Aquarius. See what we've got going for the first week. We have the Ace of Wands, motivation and determination. For the second week, we got the Queen of Wands. For the third week, we've got solitude. And finally, that last week, we've got prosperity. So yeah, there's something that that you have been dealing with, something near and dear, close to your heart, very sacred for you. And at the beginning of this month of August is where you do a lot of the work to set the ground for how this bears fruit, or how this comes to fruition. Well, not comes to fruition, but what comes of this situation. I feel like there is closure that happens this month here in August, and what comes of this decision determines what comes next. And so there's a lot of focus at the beginning of the month of creating this new trajectory of energy forward. And by the end of the month, that's why you're just kind of being at peace, or laying low, or letting the trickle happen. And you just kind of observe what that ripple looks like, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to some of those Aquarius. So let's break it down. With the first week, the Ace of Wands is all about new ideas, right? It says, I perceive a new possibility and make it a reality. Motivation, determination. There's a spark of magic that comes in. It's like a new perspective comes in, seeing a new way forward, a new path forward. And it's a decision that has to be made. It's something that's near and dear to you. It's close on your heart and your mind. And maybe you've been sitting on it for some time, but it's finally that moment where the decision is made. And then that second week, also Wands, the Queen of Wands, it says, I find joy in being my true self. It's about authenticity and zeal, or joy and excitement, but it's genuine joy and excitement. And it's this is what is best for me in this situation. This is what's good for my community, my family, my friends. This is best decision, and I'm sticking to it, right? You're putting your sword, or your wand in this case, right in the ground and forging the path forward. And it's an idea that you've been going back and forth with for some time, thinking about all different possibilities. I perceive new possibilities. You've been looking over different options, different scenarios for this to work out. And finally, it is time to create that. And I feel like you do that likely in the first week or two of August. By the third week, there's like observation that's happening with the solitude card, or this is the hermit in the traditional tarot deck. It says clarity and introspection. I'm one with infinite wisdom. So the path has been projected. The trajectory forward has been agreed upon. That's the first 2 weeks. The new idea, we're finally putting it into motion. And it's going to, it trickles, it ripples, it affects other people in your reality. This isn't necessarily just a decision about you, but your decision affects other people. And so with the Hermit card coming in that third week, it's really just a time of reflecting on like your decision that you made and how it affects you. And you get some good clarity onto why that was like the best decision, like the highest for all. And that last week, 10 of Pentacles, or 10 of Prosperity in this deck, it talks about your legacy, prosperity, and living a fully inspired life. So it's like as you live as genuinely and authentically as you can, that ripples out to the people around you. But there is success coming to this situation that has been on your heart and your mind these last couple months, maybe, that you haven't really been able to make a decision on. And this feels like something close to you, like home, work, family. It doesn't necessarily feel too much like love, not exactly like intimate relationships, other than something that is very important to you and it affects other people, because it feels like a community of people. All right. So we're going to pull 3 cards here now for Spirit's advice as you navigate the month of August. Aquarius. So we've got speak true. And that beginning, when, you know, this decision that you're making, it's for you, it's of you. It's your genuine, it's your authentic Queen of Wands self. I know I said, queen, like I said, you take your sword. Well, there it is, because I could see that symbolism of sword. And this sword is like, I'm cutting through the lines or the ties or the lies that is not necessarily my truth or anything I align with. And I'm going to show you what I align with. I'm going to create a reality in which I'm living genuinely, authentically, and true. And that starts with using your voice and believing in what you have to say and making sure that it comes from that place of genuine motivation. So speak true, Spirit's encouraging you to remember to use your voice this month in alignment. Speak your divine. Spirit also advises you to answer the call. And that makes sense. So every time we put something out there, if you got this Queen of Creation, and that's what I call the Queen of Wands, or in this deck, the Queen of Spirit, the Queen of Creation is putting out this legacy, putting out this energy, trajectory forward. And anytime we put something out, something comes back to us. So Spirit is also encouraging you to answer the call, that there's going to be opportunities as you bring this decision to light. It's even though your belief, your perspective, like your vision you have for this may be clear, how you get there is still, I guess, unwritten or undetermined. And with Answer the Call, Spirit indicates that there will be support along the way that you didn't see coming. It is a positive way that can help with this situation to bring it to fruition. That you don't have to feel like you're doing it on your own. This community that your decision also impacts is willing and wanting to step up to the forefront to help you during this situation. All right, and finally, Spirit encourages you to seek the symbols, to remember your own intuition. Spirit speaks in symbols. You might notice that with like repeating numbers on like license plates or receipts, things like of that nature. Maybe even playing a game and your score is some synchronistic number, or you might just see actual symbols like the same car over and over again, or the same name over and over again, or something that is meaningful to you. It's symbolic because it means something to you. That I feel like is around you. And when Spirit also indicates by the end of the month, like you feel that protection, that divine protection, being protected and guided by the angels, seek the symbolism. If you are to look around you during this situation, there are hints, golden nuggets from the universe guiding you along the way. If you've ever read the book The Alchemist, it talks about how the universe conspires to help the individual who walks forward in their destiny. And that if you take a step forward, like that Queen of Wands, Queen of Spirit energy, and you're like, this is the reality that I want to create, then the universe, Spirit, God provides steps along the way, people, experiences, opportunities along the way to help you. So be open to them, and then seek the confirmation from Spirit in these repetitive symbols that you're on the right track. And I hope this helps as you navigate the month. I'm wishing you all the best blessings and love always. Take care.